If you've noticed that falls after 60 seem to come out of nowhere, even for people who were active their whole lives, you're not imagining things. And here's the part most people get wrong. It's not just balance. Some of the people who fall the most don't feel weak. They don't feel unsteady. They don't think they have senior balance problems at all. But underneath the surface, something very specific is changing, something tied to aging and balance, muscle loss after 60, and how your brain and body talk to each other. And if you understand this, you can dramatically reduce your risk of falling, even if you're already over 60. Before we go any further, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Here on Senior Strategy, we break down simple, science-backed ways to stay strong, steady, and independent after 60, without extreme workouts or fear-based advice. Now let's talk about what's really going on. Why falls after 60 feel sudden? One of the most surprising things about falls is how often people say the same thing afterward. I don't even know what happened. They don't say, I lost my balance. They say, my foot didn't move fast enough. Or, I couldn't catch myself in time. That detail matters. Because why seniors fall usually has less to do with balance itself, and much more to do with reaction speed, coordination, and how quickly the body can respond to the unexpected. Real life doesn't give warnings. There's no countdown before a stumble. Your body has to react instantly. And that's where age-related changes quietly add up. The big myth about balance and aging: most fall prevention advice starts and ends with balance. Stand on one foot. Use a balance board. Practice slow, controlled movements. And while balance exercises for seniors can help, balance is not the root problem. Balance is actually the result of several systems working together: muscle strength, joint mobility, posture, nervous system speed, sensory awareness. When one of these systems weakens, balance suffers, even if you still feel fine. Muscle loss after 60. More than just strength, one of the biggest hidden contributors to falls is muscle loss after 60, also known as sarcopenia. But here's the part most people don't realize. It's not just about how strong your muscles are. It's about how fast they respond. When you trip, you don't have time to think through the movement. Your body has to fire automatically. As we age, muscle fibers that control quick reactions weaken first. This slows down how fast your legs, hips, and core can respond. That's why someone can feel strong in everyday life, but still struggle to recover from a sudden misstep. Reaction time slows with age. As we get older, reaction time slows with age, even in healthy, active adults. The delay is often small. Fractions of a second. But when it comes to preventing a fall, those fractions matter. Your foot needs to clear the floor. Your leg needs to push back. Your core needs to stabilize. When those reactions happen too slowly, gravity wins. Proprioception decline and body awareness. Another major factor is proprioception decline. Proprioception is your body's ability to sense where it is in space without looking. It tells you where your foot is, how much pressure you're applying, how your weight is shifting. As we age, this internal feedback becomes less precise. That's why uneven surfaces feel more challenging. Why quick direction changes feel risky. And why a small misstep can turn into a full fall. Nervous system aging changes everything. Your nervous system is the communication highway between your brain and your body. With nervous system aging, signals don't travel as quickly or as cleanly as they used to. This affects coordination, timing, reflexes. Even if your muscles are strong, slower communication can prevent them from activating when you need them most. That's why falls aren't just a strength issue, they're a system issue. Posture changes with age and stability over time. Posture changes with age. Shift your center of gravity forward. Rounded shoulders. Stiff hips. Forward head position. All of this makes it harder to recover when something throws you off balance. Posture isn't about standing tall for appearances, it's about keeping your weight where your body can control it. Why traditional fall prevention misses the mark. This is why telling someone to just work on balance often fails. Real-world falls happen when you turn quickly, when you miss a step, when you catch your foot, when the ground is uneven. That's why true fall prevention for seniors has to address more than balance alone. It has to build leg strength for seniors, core strength for balance, senior mobility, stability training over 60. Quick reminder: if your goal is staying independent after 60 and preventing falls naturally, hit subscribe now. Everything here is designed to help you move better, feel stronger, and stay confident in your body as you age. What actually reduces fall risk? The good news is this: these age-related changes are not permanent or inevitable. With the right approach, you can improve balance after 60 by rebuilding the systems that support it. Strength training for seniors builds protection. Strength training is one of the most powerful tools for fall prevention. Especially for hips, glutes, quads, hamstrings, calves. Strength gives your body options when something goes wrong. It allows you to push, stabilize, and recover instead of freezing. Mobility exercises for seniors restore control. Mobility isn't about flexibility alone. It's about how well your joints move through everyday ranges: walking, turning, stepping, reaching. Good mobility helps you adjust faster, move more confidently, reduce stiffness that throws off balance. This is a key piece of healthy aging that often gets overlooked. Reaction-based movement matters. Your body needs practice responding, not just holding positions. Simple reaction-based movements train faster muscle activation, better coordination, improved confidence. This kind of training directly improves senior balance problems in real-world situations. Core strength and stability training over 60. Your core is the foundation of your balance. A stronger core keeps your center of gravity controlled during movement. This supports walking stability, turning safely, standing from a chair, recovering from slips. Consistency beats intensity. You don't need extreme workouts. What matters most is consistency. Daily movement helps preserve nervous system function, muscle responsiveness, confidence in motion. That's how you prevent falls naturally and age with strength instead of fear. The real goal isn't balance. The real goal isn't perfect balance tests. The goal is aging without falling, senior independence, confidence in everyday movement. Balance improves as a side effect of a stronger, more responsive body. Final thoughts: falls become more common after 60 not because people suddenly become careless, but because multiple systems quietly change over time. When you understand that, you stop blaming balance alone and start building real protection. If this helped you see falls differently, make sure to subscribe. Here on Senior Strategy, we focus on over 60 fitness, mobility, and strength so you can move better after 60 and stay independent longer. And when you're ready, watch the next video on screen now. It builds perfectly on what we talked about today.